Hi everyone, welcome to the next presentation about the data collection and integrity. This is part of the uh, postgraduate study of the uh, research and results course at the Aspen University. And my name is Adiban, and I'm going to talk about how I'm going to plan my um, timeline, the steps of the data collection, and what is the expectation. I'm going to start collecting the data most probably by middle of March, or let's say maybe March 20th. And hopefully, I'm going to finish the data collection and start chapter 4 and 5 for my final dissertation. As you can see in the slides, there are many steps that I created for my dissertation, which is collecting the administrative data. And the research question is mostly about the correlation between um, the COVID-19 outbreak at the long-term care homes in Canada, in the three provinces, and the number of worsened stage 2 to 4 wounds. And we would like to see, is there any relationship between the COVID-19 and increase, decrease, or consistency on the worsened stage 2 to 4 wounds. So most probably the data will be from many resources which are reported to Ministry of Long-Term Care in Canada. There is a data resource that is reported for the quality improvement and quality indicators that the analysis of the data will be completed to see how the long-term care homes in Canada improving quality of care for the residents. And that's why I put it as RIMDS data, which is the database for the long-term care quality improvement. And we are going to take the data reported will be collected for worsened stage 2 to 4. Also, within that data collection, because we are going to see how the wounds are tracked with the number, we are going to assign number of the wounds with the data resource, and also we are going to assign numbers of 0 to 1 like a binary system for the COVID outbreak, which is if there is COVID outbreak, we are coding it as 1, and if there is no COVID outbreak, we call it as 0. Then after I gather the data from the RIMDS resource, I'm going to start coding them, which may probably take a week or two after the data collection, which data collection must be around a week or two, because the data will be collected from the RIMDS resources for 2022 from January to December, to have a great picture of the period that we faced a lot of COVID outbreak in long-term care services in Canada. Also, the data will be entered into the SPSS data analysis tool to make sure to run the correlation study between the two data. The variable data in here will be the COVID-19 outbreak, because it could be either 0 or 1, either yes or no, and the independent variable will be the number of wounds that happens on each day at the home care services in Canada. Then the correlation study will be run, and there will be a null hypothesis that there is no relationship between COVID outbreak and increase or even relationship between COVID-19 outbreak and the worsened stage 2 to 4 wounds. Either we are going to reject the null hypothesis or cannot reject the null hypothesis by doing the p-values, running the t-test, and see if the data is going to work. Then, after getting the information out of the data analysis and SPS data set and run with the null hypothesis, we are hopefully going to answer the question of the dissertation, which is there a correlation between COVID-19 outbreak and the worsened stage 2 to 4 wounds in long-term care. After I finish that, most probably by April, I'm starting my chapter 4 and 5, because chapter 1 to 3 has been completed, and start working on my data. Also, before I start collecting data and running the analysis, within a week or so, I'm going to have my dissertation proposal defense. So hopefully I'm going to get the approval, and if the approval comes, then I can defend it and the committee accepts to run the analysis. I will try to run the analysis as soon as possible and complete my chapter 4 and 5 and finish my dissertation. I hope it gives you some picture about the data collection, analysis, and the final stage of my dissertation. And hopefully, if you're doing something like dissertation timeline, you can have a kind of overview of what was my planning, and if it is useful, you can use it in your future studies and postgraduate or undergraduate degrees. Thank you for watching the video, and all the best. See you soon with other videos coming.